Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. I'll just mute this quickly. Yeah, so Saturday stream. So everything should be how it should be. I've rushed about again, which makes me think I've forgotten something. But yeah, should be good. I'll come over to the comments in a minute. So I'll just do my little intro bit as I always do. So if you've never seen my channel before, or any of my videos or these live streams, you're new to this channel. If you like weapons and all that kind of stuff, you should like this channel. You know, all of this kind of stuff. Knives, battle axes, not battle axe, I can't recall it now. Warhammer, knives, all that kind of stuff. If you like that kind of stuff, you'll like this channel. Yeah, and if you're a long time viewer and you ever want to support me, there's a couple of ways you can, because those who do support me, although you don't have to, you do contribute to the stuff that gets made on this channel. I don't have an income, basically, apart from when people support me. I don't sign on. This is my job, but I don't get paid through ads. I get paid by you lot, you know. So this is my job, really. So there's Patreon, which you can join for $1 a month, and you get your name on there and some exclusive content. You help. All of the Patreon money goes to videos. But if you shop at eBay, Amazon, and GearBest, use the links that I provide. They're affiliate links, and then if you buy anything, you don't have to be weapon related. It could be literally anything. It could be your shopping from Amazon. I get a percentage of what you spend at no added cost to you. There's also Patreon donations, not Patreon, PayPal donations if you wanted to do that. And there's some merchandise now. So you can get WeaponCollector mugs. That's the ACAB one. T-shirts, hoodies, loads of stuff. Yeah. Right. So, and the link for the merchandise is in the description. It says Merc link. And if you scroll down further, look in the description after all the shit at the beginning that I've had to put there because of people talking about certain things. Yeah. All right, I'll come over to, I'll tell you when I can see who's on. All right, live chat. Let me put the pop-up chat on. Pop-up chat. You can get that down the whole entire length of the screen. Right, live chat again. Right, Peach, Krylon, Bushcraft Bulldog, John, Richard, Mean Machine, Marcus, Snowfort, Calvin, Leonard, 𝐊𝐄𝐄𝐃, weapons and stuff. You right? I think there was a question in there. Calvin said, "What is your opinion on 𝐶huriken?" As a weapon, I doubt they'd be very effective. I think if you like throwing knives or any of that kind of stuff, 𝐶huriken are good for that. They're very good throwing thing. You know, if you enjoy throwing knives and stuff, 𝐶huriken are good because they're a lot easier to stick. Yeah, I like them, but I think they may be banned in this country soon, so you have to watch out. Yeah, shame really. Well, who did I just see come on? Rob, you right, Rob? I replied to you earlier on your message. Really must teach you how to become a YouTuber. It said murky link in bio. I better not say that. I can't check either. I shouldn't say murky link. Neil Blyer, he said, I haven't had time for your stream for a while. Good to see you on. Charles said, are the guns really working on models? It's a bit of everything. So there's deactivated ones. There's fully working BB guns, fully working air guns and air rifles. There's replicas. Yeah, crossbows work. Yeah, a bit of everything. But the actual fight, the AKM, you wouldn't know it was an AKM by looking at it anyway. But the Chinese Model 80 success there is deactivated. The shotgun's deactivated. Tony said, John, get a worldwide arms catalogue, mate. What was John asking? Yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day. More said, cheers, Mike. How are you? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I mean, I've just been on 𝐶𝐴𝐵's stream just now. That's quite good. Managed to have a bit of a chat with him. I know from my own streams, having 30 people on, that can be difficult. But yeah, he actually, I managed to actually get a bit of conversation with him, which was good. Because 𝐶𝐴𝐵 was one of, like, it was one of us. He really is one of us. Do you know what I mean? It's just he's a lot bigger now. So yeah, you sort of don't see him about as much. But you know, on other people's channels. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Beetlejuice, did you think of a name? Not yet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let you lot pick it. So all of the ideas that people said, I'm going to put in like a poll and you can vote for it or whatever. Marcus said this is slow. Mark, that's the same as what it was yesterday. Should be 30 seconds, isn't it? Gotta be. It's either that or I can't read out the comments. John said, I'm just so upset I blew up on people that are rather close to me for no reason. So if I leave, no offense. All right, John. Yeah. You know what? The best thing to do in that case is just apologize to them. I do that sometimes, you know, and I have to tell people, you know, don't try not to take any offense of it. I just, you know, I couldn't control myself. I don't do it very often, but I do it when if I'm doing a certain thing, I'm best left alone. But I will say sorry. You know what I mean? Might as well. Then I said the new model looks good. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, I'll finish it off soon. I'm gonna, with this month's Patreon money, I'm gonna buy a couple of things. I'm gonna buy some pipe insulation to bulk out the arms. I'm gonna buy a kneeling pad for the chest. Get some wood for the ribs. Some wire and duct tape for the hands. What other things? I've already ordered some red food dye, food colouring, you know, for the blood. Oh, some chamois leather for skin. But I'm going to try to make the tests on it as realistic as I can possibly do. You know what I mean? I can't buy loads of meat; it's too expensive. But I'll be able to do chamois leather skin over foam flesh. It'll be good enough. Pete said, just got a couple of Sten magazines. They're really cheap. Oh, nice. Got anything you want to do with them, or just I'll go to use them for costume prop use? Yeah, nice. Me Machine said, I thought Marcus's name idea was good. No, what I can't think off the top of my head what that was now. But yeah, we'll all have a vote later on. Couple of days. I'll put them all on. You lot can vote. No, I thought, yeah, so Digby Chicken Caesar. That was yours, wasn't it? John said, thing is, I won't apologise if I don't mean it, and I wouldn't mean it at the moment. I do feel bad about it. Well, it's up to you, John. You know what I mean? But I know what you mean. But yeah, you know, it's always best, especially if you're in the wrong. You know, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Marcus said to me, those ballistic gel ones that Lynn uses look the business. Yeah, they do. Do you know how much they cost though? To get the whole lot, the head, the body, and that, be at least 500 quid. Yeah. Oh, they're really good. All of that stuff, and the Zombie Go Boom ones. That may be it. Yeah. Fucking extortionate though. For something you're gonna ruin. You could potentially 500 quid ruin it in one go, wouldn't you? Weapons I've said, didn't get a notification for the video earlier. The bell has been unticked again. Yeah, and you only ticked it yesterday as well, didn't you? We'll watch quickly now. Yeah, it's only a short one, Liam. So yeah. Moore said, is there a suit behind your back? Yeah, that's well, I'll tell you what it is. There's a suit behind that, but that is my overcoat. It's an overcoat cover. You know what I mean? Overcoat bag. Mean Machine said, can we get that ballistic gel like you see on the shooting videos? And I think so, because a lot of that stuff, the ballistic gel is just gelatin anyway. But it can be quite expensive, I think. And it can be quite... I've heard a lot of people find it hard to actually get it to work properly. I remember just saying about 𝐶𝐴𝐵. I'm sure 𝐶𝐴𝐵 had a couple of times where no matter what he did, it would never. Or maybe it was slingshot channel. You'd mix it and it would never work properly. Yeah, but the thing is, with what I've just done, so much cheaper for me. I've literally I've not paid for a single. If I wanted to, I could make the whole thing for nothing. But as I've got some money, I'm going to invest a little bit of the Patreon money into it as I've got that. But I'll probably only spend 15 quid, 20 quid to finish it totally. Yeah, I have got on my list of stuff to buy gelatin, ballistic gelatin. But from what I could see, it was pretty fucking dear for what it is. Irishman said, I'm looking forward to the name vote. Yeah, I'll sort it out soon. Moore said, did you choose a name? No, not yet, but we'll all vote for one soon. We've got a couple of inert rounds for them too. I didn't know this, but you can get inert rounds that have a new primer. That is oil filled to stop it from working. So no primer strike on the back. Looks new live. Oh, nice. No, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Although sometimes it is handy if it does look like it's been fired, if the police ever see him. At least they definitely know it's not real then. But I know what you mean. It is nice not having that. Rob said, could I not get an old mannequin or part of one and just keep taking plaster and scrim to use to replace? I suppose you could. But again, it's buying it, isn't it? Like I said, every bit of that mannequin, I didn't pay a single bit for it. And I could finish that dummy I made. I could potentially do the whole entire thing for nothing. Yeah, but I will buy a bit just because it saves me fucking around. Because I'd like to do the, you know, chamois leather skin and stuff like that. Dante Gelatin will give you an idea. I imagine political names are not allowed to dummy. Well, to be honest, realistically, I think if I was shooting something that had a political name, I'd probably get fucking arrested for it, wouldn't I? For inciting some kind of violence, because I'm pretty sure someone has got done for doing something like that, shooting some target with a politician's face on or something like that. I'm pretty sure someone's actually been arrested for doing that. So, Moore said it's a donkey jacket. No, it's a Merc overcoat, like a Crombie style overcoat. Marcus said I've got one, but unfortunately I can't say it. Oh no, that's funny thing. I remember what yours was now, Marcus. Yeah. Dad, I hope Jack doesn't see the suggestion of the name. You know what, Dad? He has commented on the video, but I don't think he saw it. I didn't mention it. I thought I'll leave it to him. If he sees it himself, he can have a laugh. If that gets voted as the name, I may have to overrule it. Baptiste, right, mate? Beetlejuice said rule of thumb: if it will go through a coconut or go through a skull. Well, that's I might get some coconuts as well soon. That'd be an interesting thing to do. Again, it's just getting them. Main Machine said them 3D targets look good to shoot. Yeah, I like all that kind of stuff. This, you know, as I say, for me, it's always the fucking money that's the bastard. I can't justify a lot of that stuff. I can't justify because you buy it and it's done in one go. Especially, you know, them heads that people buy, like Zombie Go Boom heads. Fucking hell, you know, they destroy them in one go. That's, you know, $160 to about 130 quid. So unless you're getting money from ads, it's not economically even in the slightest. Tony said, love an inert Glock, John. Yeah, I had a blank throwing Glock once. Yeah, I wasn't suggesting it. Lol. What about something like Piers Morgan? Not based on a real name at all. That's quite good, actually. Put that on there, Liam. Let's see. John said, I got to shoot a real one, Tony. They're nice to shoot. Marcus said to me, different one beginning with. Oh, all right. Maybe I've missed that one then. But no, certain ones, I don't want to get arrested or become some kind of target for something. You know what I mean? Moore said, for this dummy, You need to use pig ribs and guts and it'll be good human. Yeah, I ain't gonna put. I definitely ain't putting pig's guts in it. Imagine the stink of that. It won't be highly. It won't be highly realistic, but it'll be a good enough representation that you know, if it goes through that, it would probably do, you know, a lot of damage to a person. Silent Plague Doctor, you right, mate? Rob said, "Look what happened to Guy Fawkes trying to damage a famous person. Watch out, Mike." Yeah, I don't want to be the new fucking Guy Fawkes. Exit, you right, mate? Crossbows will penetrate the skull, I guarantee it. Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah. 150 easily. Like I said, I'd love to kick Piers Morgan in the balls. Don said, "I need to get out and shoot my rifle sometime soon." Don't forget your merchandise, everyone. How many people aren't? Everyone liking the stream? No one had said it yet, have they? I had no sales of the old merch for a while, but after time for me to sell a bit, I need to do a video on it. Yeah, 100% anatomically incorrect, exactly. But it'll do. That day said you should call him Mike's anger strike. Moore said, "Mike, please tell me this bullpup rifle on your wall is a bayonet. It's a BB type one." No, that's a deactivated gun. That is. So it's basically a real gun that doesn't shoot now. Yeah. Silent Plague Doctor. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, had me dinner not long ago. I made Chinese again. Yeah, went on 𝐊𝐶𝐴𝐵's stream for a bit and got a couple of replies, which was good. Put me in a good mood. Yeah. Remington said, "I bet he could appear in some Halloween videos where he comes back for revenge after being attacked 7 times." Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Once I've done it, it should be quite a good video. You know, make some good tests. But I've started thinking of loads of things. I could use it as a fucking, you know what would look really good? Knife throwing. I can use that as a knife throwing target now. So, not some crappy old, you know, piece of wood. I'll actually be throwing it into a fucking man. A wooden man, anyway. Little Blight said you could call it Timmy. Put that on the thing, mate. Tony, you right, mate? He said, "So, is the plan to have someone break into your house and then murder you with all your weapons?" Doubt that would happen, mate. Brian said, "Red jello gelatin in a plastic bag. Yeah, that's a good one, Krylon. Yeah. What I might do, that would work. See, even jelly, you know, that's a weird one. I tried to fucking do that in a bloody video and it didn't work. It wouldn't go hard. It was like liquid. But yeah, a really simple one. You know, the bottles with red liquid in, when it goes through the when it goes through the whatever, you know, you'll see the actual liquid pouring out. You know what I mean? Right, where am I? Picture and advertise your mark on it. Yes. Well, I was tempted to ask if people wanted to buy a t-shirt. Well, I might do it when I start doing the first videos. I might see if some people will donate to buy a hoodie for the dummy instead of my shitty old work clothes. He's wearing it at the minute. But yeah, good idea, Pete. Right, where am I? Baptista, do you have any other hobbies besides weapon collecting? Watching films, probably. Watching and collecting films. Playing on the PlayStation 4. That's about it, really. Yeah. Can't really think of much else. That's all I do, really. Make things. John said, "I'll have to try that, Krylon, but I'll use blue and green, try to get it monetized." That's a good idea. RN, you right, mate? Hello from Fresno. More said, there's that. Damn, it looks weird. Forgot how to ask. I'm Malcolm. No, he's all right, mate. He's all right. Thank you for asking. I'll tell him that. Plague Doctor said, I'd love to see the dummy get the shit stabbed out of it. It will do. It will do. The blood, the animal blood, a real experience. Yeah, again, I'll be realistic with you. That ain't going to happen. Bit of food colouring in some water. Perfect. No smell, no flies, no, you know, I don't handle dirty old crap. Weapons officer, you could always put a weapon collector shirt on him when testing the head. That way the shirt won't get damaged. That's a good idea. Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing something like that. Or maybe if I just get some of the stickers and stick it on somewhere. I could even print them out myself that way. The dude Piat said, happy day after Brexit Day. Oh wait. Rob said, we can all change our names to nothing longer than 3 letters. We've all got names with 20+ letters. It's impossible to type a name before the subject changes. So. Marcus, has anyone seen Ghost Story on Netflix? Oh, crap. I've not seen that, mate. Gareth, you all right? Just having a look at something quickly. Prep for it, you're right. John said I've only got 3 in my name already. Yeah, John's the only one by the looks of it there. Oh, RN, he's even shorter than yours. Then I said, did you watch the film last night? No, I watched one just before I came on the stream though, or about an hour before. You know, finished an hour before the stream. I watched that Princess Mononoke, or wherever it's pronounced. That was good. One of the old Studio Ghibli films. Yeah, it was good. The person who disliked it was probably the person who got blocked a minute ago, Peach. But who knows? So I thought, did anyone watching Hannah? I've seen that advertised, but I ain't got Amazon. Sam, you right? Peach, I do dislike the stream. Baptista, can I add you on PS4? I understand if you don't want to. Yeah, go on, mate. I don't mind. Hang on a minute. I'll tell you the thing in a minute. I can say it touches thing. Or do you know it anyway? Have you seen it? I don't mind who adds me on there. That's it there. Con said a cowardly cunt about the disliker. Aaron said it's nice today, probably 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, nice. It was quite nice here. I don't know how nice though. They'll be like, oh well, I've got to go now. Been fun listening. See you later, mate. Oh, I've got my Chromebook videos up. Oh, I'll watch that later. Marcus said, what's that, the shooting ones? I said, love the Warhammer. Looks like you could do another few things with it. Oh, definitely. I'll be definitely doing more videos with that. Yeah, I fucking love it. Can't wait to test it on other things. More said, have to go. See you later, mate. Zombie Bear, you all right? Rich has started training again. Not too crazy workout, just running and bag work. Nice one, Rich. Yeah, did you have an injury, Rich? Is that better now? Sam said, how did you talk Iron Man into being on your video today, Mike? Wooden man. Cost a lot of money to get him on there, I tell you. Prep for it. Said, I'm working on a war movie. Surprise, surprise. Germany is the bad guy. Oh, no. Yeah, oh, you're working on a war movie and surprise, surprise. Germany is. Hollywood is so unoriginal. Italy and Japan were also the enemy. Don't say fried chicken makes everything better. JBO Bushcraft, right, mate? Oh, in California had bullshit gun laws, so I started a page on Facebook called AR-15 Builders United. I'm asking people willing to protest to join. Nice. Yeah, I hope you get some on there. I'm on Facebook, but I can only do it through a like a fucking business page type thing, and it's very restricting. All I can do is like as that page. It's because it won't let me do it as WeaponCollector. Trying to rain all day and then wet snow. I know I said I wouldn't upload a YouTube video. I bet to keep my promises. I was hoping he would be on now. Give him grief. I was thinking about bringing him in here one day, but it will need painting before I do that. A dirty old thing. It's all bare, dusty old wood at the minute. Zombie Bear, I said I got 3 GP5 masks today. The lot for 10 quid. That's good, isn't it? John said, do you have Bojangles over there? KFC over here is shitty compared to what it used to be. I don't think so, John, but someone else might know. Things was a KFC tastes like cardboard. Oh, Rand said the sun is overrated. I hate it most of the time. I'm a vampire, I guess. Same as you, mate. I hate it. Yeah, I'd much rather have an overcast. I like a sort of overcast cold day. You can get a lot done then. Or even you know, I like it cold, basically. Cold and dry. Yeah, never been in a Bojangles, heard of it though. And I think I've only been in a KFC once. Well, I may not have ever been in a KFC. I've had KFC about 5, 6 times. Not because I dislike it, it's just something I don't do. If I was going to have fried chicken, I'd just make some. Silent Plague Doctor, the only gas mask I have is a Soviet GP5 and I have the cheaply made British helmet. I forgot what it was. Then I said, what's your favourite takeaway franchise, Mark? You know, I'm not really massive on them. I like Chinese. If I was going to pay for a Chinese, it would be, not Chinese. If I was going to pay for a takeaway, it'd be a Chinese. It's just something I've never done. I've never really been into it. I had a Chinese earlier and I made it. But I do like, I like sweet and sour stuff and prawns, but I can't eat a lot of prawns now. Slingshot said you can get back in slingshot shooting. RN said California will probably sink into the ocean because of its politics. Yeah, smash the like button. Cheers, prep for it. Grimshaw said I prefer warm and wet, but yes, with the weather cold and dry. Sam said the markers Brits aren't as bad off as the Frenchies though. They are walking targets for the troops now. They only thought the French military could win. I'll fight the French military could win. Mark said the KFC franchise in the UK aren't great people. JBO saw the wooden dummy early. Looking forward to some tests. Yeah, I'll finish it soon. I'm going to do a bit more Monday, and then when the stuff I'm ordering comes, which will be, I don't know, in about a week. Richard, my knees were playing up back when I was running 10 miles 5 times a week. I'm limiting myself to running 3 miles a week max now. Leaning to the left so far, bound to flip over in the ocean. Baptiste, see you later, mate. Silent Plague Doctor said Chinese is his favourite. From just seem to be under politics already. Well, you know, I have to start doing it in a minute. I'll tell you if we have to, just start deleting. No blocking, we'll just delete. But no, we'll leave it for a minute. Then look, he said, one day California will sink into the sea. It's inevitable. Same as New York getting wiped out by a 300-foot tsunami and Yellowstone erupting, turning the US into a third world country. Yeah, Pete said, stop it, stop it. Then I said, what's going to be the first test on the dummy, mate? You know what? I'm not sure. I don't know. Probably maybe a crossbow test, some kind of armor test, possibly. I don't know. I've not thought about it yet. Maybe I might just go for a standard crossbow with a broadhead versus body armor test, just to do a nice visual, because they're one of my most popular videos. They are. Get a nice visual, you know, good thumbnail for that would be good. Zombie Bear, you off, mate. See you later. Sam said the KFC here sucks. Used to be my favourite restaurant. Now I eat Popeye's chicken and deal with the consequences later. Let's say. When I said I thought New York was going to be turned into a maximum security prison. Nobody gets in, nobody gets out. Bridges and always a mine security wall all around the outside. You know what? When they were saying, that's the first thing I thought. Straight from New York. Here, clubs. Are the cheap katanas and blades and bows any good? Yes, yeah. I'll tell you what, they'd be cheaper than they would. Like, just because they're cheap don't mean they're not good, because they're on the sale. And the UK government didn't want people buying cheap samurai swords and that, so they made it so you could only buy handmade ones or hand forged ones. So yeah, by them bringing these laws in, they've actually made it so that what you buy is better quality than it would have been. So yeah, definitely all usable, I'd say. Yeah. Sam said Snake Plissken, that's it. Then I said, you've only showed us the Warhammer once so far tonight. Oh, I just have to sit here like this all night. That's next to me all the time. I sit on my computer like this with it. Then that was it. He said weapons and stuff. From what I've been told about the place, they should do that now. JBO said to King of Clubs, I own a couple and they're brilliant quality. I did some cutting with them and they performed well, even the beginner, with a beginner swinging it. Pete said a common 3-blade broadhead. Probably best to do the popular one so people can relate. Yeah, that's the ones people want to see. I'll tell you what I would do though. These are the best ones, because they're not the best ones for penetrate. If you want to penetrate body armor with a crossbow, these bastards. This is the only thing that's ever penetrated my body armor. But yeah, I know what you mean. The other ones, they're sort of that's what people want to see. These ones, Dude Pieck said, first thing to do with dummy is to shoot him in the balls. Well, he ain't got any legs at the minute, so I could always have a pair of balls hanging down there for later tests. Pete said he's a good back scratcher. This? Oh, I don't know. I ain't gonna try to. Yeah, probably not. Pete said, yeah, them's the ones. Yeah, that's the one people want to see, but they don't penetrate nowhere near as good as that. That's the one. That single piece one. And then I said, where did you get those flat broadheads, Mike? eBay. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, that one was off eBay. Yeah, you could accidentally sever your spine using that as a back scratcher. I think you probably could. Fucking paralyze yourself suddenly. King of Clubs said, have you seen Z&A Productions bulletproof armor for 30 quid? I haven't seen that. I sort of know of him, but I don't really watch his videos. Although saying that, I think someone may have sent me that video or recommended it to me. Is that the one that Pete, you was on about? Is that the stuff you're going to try? Pete and Nate might be trying that soon. Fake doctors. Imagine a fucking cock and balls and a fucking dummy. That's funny. Yeah, and I ain't got no ads, so they can't demonetize me or anything, can they? So, I have those same flat broadheads. They're my favourite. They work a treat, don't they, Sam? You know, although I've never shot at, you know, any animals with them or anything, but that is the only one that ever went through my body armour. The stab protection. And I think even then it still needed the £175 crossbow compound. But yeah. Imagine if you paralysed yourself with it and it was still there. Now that's body horror. Yeah, exactly. Imagine. Pete said, I have the stuff ready to make that. Oh, so it is then. Yeah. Get round to it yet. Yeah, soon. JBO said, you can get some decent looking broadheads from Wish as long as you don't mind waiting a while. I've seen them, mate. I have seen them. Because I've looked on there. I sometimes look on there for crossbow bolts as well. It's the only thing I can never, ever find ever anywhere cheap. Crossbow bolts. Even the cheapest Chinese places you can find. They're still not really cheap for what they are. Tumbo, you all right, mate? Good to see you on. John said that's asking for a channel strike. Would be, I reckon it would be if you was monetized. I'd probably get away with it. I tend to be able to get away with most things because of the no monetization thing. Slingshot, just don't eat inside, Mark. Trust me. Get drive through. The machine said, have you seen the cold steel ones made out of plastic? Yeah, the cheap shot. Yeah, they look really good. Never had one though, but yeah, I have seen them. Yeah, they call them the cheap shot, don't they? Might have to go and get some of them one day. I have small collection of authentic stone arrowheads. They are. There was a war amongst tribes here hundreds of years ago. I'll tell you what I've got, Pretford, that you might like the sound of. I have got. You ever heard of Gun Owner Dan? He sent me some. I think they're world record things as well. Miniature flint napped arrowheads done with like a microscope. Tiny little things. I have to get them out for one of the streams one day. Or if you look on Gun Owner Dan's channel, you'll see them. I'm pretty sure he's got like a world record for them. Actually, real flint nap, you know, flint, but they're, you know, like 4 mil high. Apparently, scientists are currently developing synthetic alcohol that is safe and won't lead to hangovers, but still make you drunk. May be interesting. Yeah, that sounds. Although I don't know, sometimes I think the hangover is a good thing. Stops you. I know what you mean. Yeah. Pete said clocks fuck up tonight, don't they? Yes, they do. Tim, you right, mate? Pete said I have a couple of cheap shots. Oh, have you? Nice. Do they seem like they're good? I imagine they are. Sam said I have 100 and 150 grain broadheads. Can't even target practice with the 150s. They wreak havoc on my target. They usually go all the way through with my compound bow. No, nice. Yeah, I would have plenty. I would have loads, but you know, even them I can't afford after time. Tim said I've got some of the plastic cold steel broadheads. I don't go much on them, to be honest. Nice and sharp out the box, but don't last long. Like I said to Tim, thanks for the steer about preppers. I bought a few things last night. What I said to Pete, sadly, yes, means I need to get out of bed an hour early for work. Yeah. RN said New York is amazing to visit, but can't stand their laws. And Liam, they were advertising the synthetic beer on satellite radio today. No problem. I think the discount is only on until today. Will hangovers stop you from being a dumbass for a while? Exactly. Hangovers, they stopped me drinking for about a couple of weeks at least. Clubs, have you seen the US Doomsday Preppers? I don't know if I've watched American. I think my twin brother Matt was in the UK Doomsday Preppers one. Was that the one Matt was in? Is that what they call it? Yeah, I'll never drink again stage. Lasts varying amount of time depending on the individual. Yeah, exactly. Pete said to Liam, same, will start at 7 for me today, so at least works at 9 tomorrow. Weapons and stuff. Yeah, we should just stick here to GMT 0 all year round. Richard said, been looking at gas forges. If I can get the gas around where I am, I'll give up on the blacksmithing projects. I'm sick of the sight of the forge keep failing. I can imagine how frustrating that must be for you, Rich. SRS Power, you right, mate? So I shot a fox with a 243 earlier, perfect headshot standing at 30 yards. I crept up on it, predicting where it would be from when I saw it yesterday. I was chuffed. Oh, nice. That sounds good. Yeah, sounds very good. John said, I don't drink too much now. I'm technically an alcoholic, recovering alcoholic, I suppose you'd call it. Controlled alcoholic is what I call it. Yeah. I still drink way too much when I do drink. It's just I can go for ages without drinking now. Slingshot said, did you see the comedy video I sent you? Not yet. I've not actually been on YouTube for about 5 or 6 hours, so I've not seen anything recently. If anything's been uploaded or sent to me last 6 hours, I've not seen anything. I did some stuff, watched the film, cooked my dinner, cleaned up, then came straight on here. Sam said, pay another fat finger. Pay. Oh, I've missed something now. I'll leave that one. Oh, Sam said, how much do you pay for those broadheads there? I get them on Amazon. Last time, I think I paid 12 quid for 6. You know what, Sam? I can't actually remember how much they were. I think it was about £1.50. So maybe getting on for $2 for just one. So yeah, about the same as you then, I think. Yeah, about the same as you, I think. Yeah. Bradford said, nice. Flint arrowheads are double versatile hunting points. Are used for skinning animal game. Oh no, yeah, because you could use it like a blade, couldn't you? That was a great gift you received. Yeah, gun owner Dan, I tell you, he's a very, very generous bloke. He is. He also, if anyone's interested, probably has the biggest knuckle duster collection in the world. Yeah, you heard me right. Biggest knuckle duster collection, brass knuckles in the world. Definitely. He's going to put them all in a museum one day. Pete said, do you eat or keep the skins? Aaron said, just drink all the time. You won't stop. Yes. And you'll someday stop. Tom said, I remember milking that. I always meant to ask him what magpie tasted like. I've never eaten magpies, Tumbo, so I couldn't tell you either. Yeah, Peach United, that was to SRS Power. That was, do you eat it or keep the skins? I don't know if I said that. I knew who he was talking to. Mine Kurt said, where'd you get all the weapons? Internet, people I know. Yeah, just buy it. It's all legal. Richard said I paid £8 for 6 of those broadheads at Mike Samuel a year ago. I'll have to have a look. I can't actually remember, but I only bought one. I've only got the one, so I can't actually remember how much they were. I'd have to look on my eBay and have a look. You know, my eBay account and have a look. But I'll be honest, I literally have no idea how much they were. That was just sort of me guessing. Ron said, I'm not sure what to do. Another thing, a lot of the time, the more you buy, the cheaper they are, aren't they? Slingshot Warriors in your back page. Right, I'll have a look later, mate. Don said, I'm not sure what to do for the next video at the moment. Don said, prep for it. I used to make arrowheads from glass bottle bottoms when I was a kid. What to call that? Flint napping. Yeah, so it's glass napping, isn't it? Marcus said, Dumbo's supposed to be bad to eat, isn't it? King Club said, do you think medieval armour would be effective in an apocalypse situation? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Depending on what country you come from. Be effective over here, I reckon, definitely. Although saying now, reading Tumbo's comment again, I remember what he's on about now. I doubt Malcolm actually did. He actually I don't suppose they showed him kill it or anything, did they? I've only had WhatsApp video once. So he might not have actually, might have just let it go. RN said, "You're just young enough to get it out your system. Just don't die." Exactly. Not far off the price then Rich might. Someone said, I would think so, Mark, as they're big, they are carrion. Yeah, exactly. That's what's part. I'll keep the tail and plan on keeping the heads for a mount, but I instinctively shot it in the head. Oh yeah, I fucked that up, innit? Yeah. But sound good, yeah. You know, Marcus said, Samuel, interesting part. Was it very hit or miss? I said, Tumbo, I can't stand touching them, awful things. So medieval armour, not against guns, but certainly against melee weapons. Exactly. There's a girlfriend come. Catch you later, mate. See you later. See you later, Tony. Richard said, I have all 6 of those. I have all 6 of the broadheads on my pistol crossbow butts. That's something I still need to do. Do the big crossbow bolts. I just haven't bothered buying the stuff for it yet. Silent Play Doctor, what is the dummy called? Does it have a name? No, not yet. We're going to vote for it in a couple of days. Said, do you have a bug out bag? Yes, I got in fact I've got probably 3 bug out bags. I've got like a long-term never coming home bug out bag, so you could go and you'd have all the stuff never come back. I've got some shorter term bug out bags and a spare bug out bag, and then like some couple of day bags. But yeah, I've got an inch bag, I'm never coming home bag, one of them, so it's a bit bigger than a bug out bag, but it would have everything, pretty much everything you could have to leave, never come back, and be pretty satisfied with what you got, if that makes sense. Things that said, it was mad TV2 skit poking fun at British. Yeah, I've not seen that, so I'll have a look later, mate. Marcus, being untrained in flit napping and a kid, I wasn't perfect science, but it wasn't the perfect science, but they're definitely lethal. Broke a lot though. Aaron said the dummy needs a name. Yeah, Silent Plague. What we're going to do, Aaron, we're going to vote on it. So anyone who watches the video can leave a name that they want on that video. Yeah, in a couple of days we'll vote for it basically. Whichever one gets the most votes might become the name, unless I have to overrule it. I know you lot. JBO said, will we be able to do tests with the armour like helmets? Yes, mate, definitely. Yeah, I'll be able to do tests on helmets on it, goggles, eye protection, arm protection, gloves, arms, body armour. Yeah. Yeah, I've done the head so that I can put a helmet on it and smash the shit out of it. And it don't matter if I have to fix it. But it should be, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, modern stab vests and riot shields are way lighter and more comfortable than old heavy medieval designs. Cubaza said, have you heard about London Mayor allowing stop and search by police for no reason needed? What was your opinion on that? Well, that's a hard one for me to say because I don't know how people think about it now. And I don't know what it's like to be searched without a reason, but I used to get searched by the police every single time I went out my house, pretty much, at one point when I was younger. Every single time a policeman saw me, they would stop me and search me because I was the local fucking troublemaker. And but because I knew my reputation was like that, I sort of thought, I knew it was going to happen. So, but yeah, for no reason, that's a bit, that shouldn't be right. There should be a bit of a reason, but I suspect they never have a reason half time anyway, apart from how you look. You know what I mean? The colour of someone's skin. You know what I mean? Yeah, but no, me and my twin brother used to get stopped every single time. If a policeman saw us, they would stop and search us every single time. And I would say that was for no reason, just that we was who we were. And that they would say they suspected we might have had weapons or booze on us or something because, underage drinking, So, yeah, it's a hard one for me to say. I don't know what anyone else's opinions on that. I don't know what it's like for other people to have that. Yeah, it did annoy me, but I was so used to it, it became like a part of my life sort of thing. So I was sort of expecting it. Anything I'll say really. Pretford, yes, Samuel, I would call using the bottom of the glass bottles smart modern material napping. Yeah, I think they actually call it glass napping, isn't it? Orange said, Cubism, that shit happens in the US in some places. King Clubs, could you do a video attaching a magazine to a pistol crossbow? If I can sort out an easy way to do it with the stuff I've got, King of Clubs, yeah. RN, you guys are voting on stop and frisk. No, we don't get a vote on it, RN. They just do it, mate. Yeah, we don't even get a vote for it. It's just done. Silent Plague Doctor said smash the shit out of it. I'm excited. Tumblehead, call it Heather. That'll be the female alter ego when I get the wig for it. Greek gatekeeper. A man walks into his bathroom, shoots himself right between the eyes using a real gun with real bullets. He walks out alive, no blood anywhere. And no, he didn't miss. How did he do this? Oh, I've seen the answer. Right, I'll come to that in a minute. Sam said, just looked at the broadheads on Amazon. They're called Hunting Door, 12 pieces, $14 for 12. And he just ordered some. Is something missing from the wall on the right? A crossbow. Oh, it's there. Fucking hell. For a second, I looked and I thought, what the fuck? I had it down, Liam. Yeah, I was showing the fuck me for a second. I thought, what? Forgot I got it down. It was right next to me. Right, I'm just going to skip a couple if I can get down to the bottom. Exit. Yeah, I live in London with a Belfast accent, and I get stop and search everywhere I went. Yeah, if it. You know, I don't know how people think about it, but I used to get it so often I sort of didn't care, and I would be prepared for it as well. But yeah, I imagine if you hadn't done anything and never done anything, it would fucking piss you off. Greek gatekeeper said he shot his reflection in the bathroom mirror. Nice, I like that. Oh, it's a stop and frisk is bullshit. Richard, I made broadheads before as a kid by making a wooden mould and pouring lead solder into the mould. They lasted while shooting straw target. No, nice. Pete said, no, every time I see the police thinking, don't stop me, I'm doing nothing wrong. Yeah. I know what you mean. I've not been stopped by the police for about 20 years. So, yeah. But, yeah, I used to get stopped every single time I went out. And I'd get arrested every weekend as well. So that's what I mean. So I was sort of expecting it. Noodles, right, mate? Pete said mirror, so you got it right. Irishman said, was it because you were underage drinking? Underage drinking and pretty much committing all of the crime in the local area to an extent, you know, certain crimes. You know, local teenage tearaways sort of thing. You know what I mean? Mark said, there's too many shitbags carrying knives. It needs to be stopped, and if stop and search is the way to do it, then so be it. Well, they are. That's actually, yeah, that's a good way to put it, Mark, and I totally agree with you there. Yeah. If it helps with stuff like that, then yeah, why not? I was thinking of it on a bit of a personal way, but yeah, your ways, what you've said is more, I think, what they was asking. Dude said, what is the drinking age in the UK? Well, in a home, you can drink at the age of, in someone's house, you can drink at the age of 5, I think, or something like that, with parent supervision. But to buy booze, you got to be 18. Bretford said, Greek gatekeeper. He was in extreme sports like high building parkour. These guys have no brains to blow up. X said, no, it's because I lived in Kensington and Knightsbridge during the Troubles. So you thought the music scene was better in the 80s, British or American? I'd say British personally, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I like a lot of 80s music, but I do prefer a lot of English or British 80s music. But I like all of it, really. Member said, the problem with any new powers granted is flood there is blatant abuse of said powers. Thousands stopped under the Terrorism Act with no arrests made for terrorism offences. Yeah, exactly, mate. Silent Plague Doctor said, it would be so funny if WeaponCollector can't find his crossbow and said, where the fuck did that go? Well, it made me jump for a second because I was I didn't look there, and I looked up there, and I was like, what the fuck? That is missing. It's just there. I definitely wouldn't miss it, though, because it's on my bed. I fucking have trouble sleeping on that. I think it's hair metal started in America. I don't know if that's meant to say hair metal, is it? Picture the long. As they all know, my knife is legal carry, then all is good. Yeah. As I've said, at one point, people were saying stop and search was racially targeted. Now they're saying they want it back because feeling offended is a lot better than being stabbed to death by someone. Yeah. Yeah. When you put it that way, what I was doing, I was answering it on a personal basis. Yeah. Yeah. If it stops people getting fucking killed, then yeah, good thing, isn't it? But my opinion on stop and search was always slightly different because I've experienced it and experienced it every single day. And because I knew it was going to happen, and I knew pretty much most of the time I had done something wrong, but I was prepared to get stopped, it didn't bother me. Because it's just another, hazard of the profession. You know what I mean? Yeah. Marcus said to slingshot us US kids like Adamant and Jan Duran in the 80s. Us kids, I don't know. Irishman said don't speak when you're going in. Mean machines, I agree with stop and search, it's vital. He said worst drunks, Polish or Irish. I don't know. Don't get started on things like that. Thomas said you can drink. I was 14, is it? Yeah, you can drink under parental supervision at home from the age of 14. If you get drunk, the parents can be done though. Swings and roundabouts, yeah. Oh, it's a real thing, hair metal then. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Exit said, yeah, hair metal or poodle rock bands like Def Leppard. Ah, right, yeah. I wasn't sure if that was a spelling mistake or not. Sometimes everything's come up and I can't tell half the time. I've never heard of hair metal, but now I must not have ever known it as that. Yeah, I suppose that's like glam rock, in it. Hair metal, poodle rock, like glam rock, in that I suppose a little bit. Or it's a Twisted Sister and White Snake for America, Mark. Noodle said early Screwdriver was awesome, antisocial. Pete said saw a video on Facebook of a daylight shop stabbing, couple of kids with knives versus a younger guy with a machete, and they all started running off. You can see the blood trails. Yeah, sounds horrible. It's a stupid thing to do, really, isn't it? Or killing themselves over fuck all, really, because that's the problem. It's not even worth it. I can understand some massive shit going on, and people, you know what I mean. But people stab each other over fucking nothing now. And you can't stop a person hell bent on killing, but you can defend yourself. Exactly. Pet Mike was more of a Boy George Wham kind of guy. Nothing wrong with Boy George or Wham, but no, I like Madness, the Smiths, Morrissey, the Cure. Oh, there's loads of 80s music I like. I don't know what they said to Slingshot or a ZZ Top. That's beard rock. Pete said it's like they don't understand the consequences. It seems like that, or yeah, it just seemed like that. Richard, I'll listen to any music from swing music to even electronic clubland. I'm exactly the same, actually, Rich. Yeah, I do, because late at night sometimes I go on my PS3 on the internet, looking up links for films, and I'll put on something like BBC Radio 1, and if that's on at like 2 o'clock in the morning, that's all that sort of techno kind of music, and with no like voices on it. I quite enjoy that. Apparently the teenagers now boast about the size of their kitchen knives, and it's dishonourable. Some crap not to shank someone for dissing your knife. Fucking mental, isn't it? Fucking hell. Same. entered the meme machine, it won't stop a person now bent on killing. Thank Mark, and let's not forget about Quiet Riot. Mark said to himself, it's a certain type that's doing that sort of crime in the main. Yeah. Sam said, I was still hung up on the 70s heavy rock during the 80s. Ronnie James Dio, Black Sabbath. Depeche Mode is my guilty pleasure from back in the day. Yeah, I like a bit of Depeche Mode. Noodle said to Marcus, we have a problem with Polish in our area. They drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and then fight for a really bad reason. ABO said, knife crime hasn't gone up that much, though. It's just targeted now in the media. It's easier to control sheep when wolves. They can take away our defence. They can walk all over us. I do agree with you there, JB. Actually, yeah, they do. It is. It's what they're choosing to scaremonger with at the minute. As I said before, if it's not knife crime, it'll be bird flu is going to kill you. You know, they like to concentrate on one thing and just basically scare the shit out of everyone with it, don't they? And these things do exist, but they like to, really scare you. The machine said to RN, it won't, but it will help as a deterrent to stop people carrying knives. Yeah. RN, you guys seriously have people getting in knife fights all the time in the UK. As I said, it's probably not as bad as it sounds. I don't really know, but as I said, it's the latest thing that the media in this country want to scare you with. They're constantly going about it. It's that Brexit. We're all going to die when Brexit happens. We're all probably going to get stabbed to death by teenagers when Brexit happens now. You've heard it from me. And I read that in The Sun, The Mirror, The Star, and The Daily Mail. Right, I'm just going to skip a couple. If anyone wants me to read something they wrote, I'll actually just put it on again. Oh, Carl's on. You're right, Carl. Oh, I've not seen the draw yet. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, so don't spoil it for us. I'll have a look because I started this at 9, so I ain't had a chance to look, Carl. Yeah, don't tell us who won. I'll have a look after this. Pete said, my man's got a potato peeler. That's it, bro. I'm going to mess you up. Probably how it goes. Yeah, exactly. Richard said, I bet start carrying a washing pole sword. No one will question that. Yeah, there's as big as yours. Exactly. But as I said, the media general like to cover up for our own government country's fails by choosing to over-report lesser issues. There's another one. It said London now is basically like Glasgow in the 80s. Limerick in Ireland used to be called Stab City, but now everyone has a gun. Dublin is worse than Belfast. Fuck's sake. And not he said they know fear porn sells papers. Me Machine said, not as bad as the news makes it out. They've done the same thing with dogs attacking. That's it, mate. Dogs attacking people, knife crime, as I said, bird flu, fucking all that. It's just at one point the papers was making it sound like a fox would break into your house and kill you. Or if you left your back door open, there's foxes taking over fucking London that was going to fucking kill you if you slept in the day. There's fucking things on the front of the paper about foxes. Just whatever they think they can, I know that sounds like a joke, but I'm being honest. I'm being truthful about it. Warrington, everyone I know carries a knife and a gun and never hurt a soul. Different culture, I suppose, mate. But I totally agree. I know what you mean. Weapons are better buy your branded WeaponCollector Brexit-proof body armor then. Yeah, there's some in Merc store. Get it now while you can. Carl said, and the winner is. Yeah, don't tell us. I want to have a look. I want a surprise. Varga Vlog said, do you like chicken pie? You know I do. And Viral is putting his fucking plug on again. He always does. Sam said, rifles and the shotguns used to be tools in the past in the US too. Now they're all taboo weapons. Same with knives. You whittle a stick in the public, people look with fear. I hear traditional British food isn't that tasty. No, all depends. All depends what you like. A lot of the problem is I don't like traditional English food because I find it well, I don't know how to explain it because a lot of it's like ration food. But I would imagine a lot of American food would have English heritage, wouldn't it? It all depends what you like. I don't like it because I don't like things like shepherd's pie and stuff like that. But there's a lot of meaty dishes, you know what I mean, and not a lot of spices. But you know, it all depends what you like. And I said, good thing SOS Power is on the fox patrol. Then, yeah, he's saving us one fox at a time, keeping the babies in the house is safe. Personally, I really dislike foxes. Yeah, SOS Power is keeping us safe from the foxes. Richard, I'm surprised the news haven't said if we leave the EU, God will send thunder from the skies and the fire raining down. Exactly. I'm a Spartan. British food is excellent. I'm not the best person to talk about British food. I like foreign food. But no, it all depends. Yeah. Cameron said, traditional British food is fine, 𝐊𝐶𝐄𝐄𝐏. Don't forget we are an island who have imported for centuries. Neil said American food is now Italian. JBO, who doesn't like fish and chips. Well, I'll tell you what, Slingshot, I've got a mate from America, from Baltimore, who's been to England two times to visit me for a couple of weeks each time. He fucking loves English food. Yeah, British food. He loves fish and chips. He loves shepherd's pie. He loves all of that. And you remind me of him quite a bit. Irishman said, we have a problem in my area with teenage gangs robbing teenagers with knives. Not knife fight, but knife crime. Almost none of it is getting reported. Pete said, damn, I didn't win. Donna, you're right, Donna? Things like our food's a mixture of various stuff. Will said, what's on the menu for Sunday dinner tomorrow? You know what? I think it's beef brisket. It's my mum's choice. She's getting what she wants because Mother's Day, isn't it? I mean, beef brisket, roast potatoes, purple sprouting broccoli, sprouts, maybe Yorkshire puddings. And I've got to cook it all. Mean Machine said he likes Trump. Someone was saying about noodles. Trump is a very good president. Neil said the only place we get shepherd's pie or fish and chips is an Irish bar. Oh, nice. Yeah, my American mate loves it. I'm a Spartan said roast beef and Yorkshire puddings. Exactly, mate. Sorry if I've missed a couple of things. I was just missing out some of the conversations just to get down a bit. A lot of comments lately, and the option is, we'll have a quick vote. What would you rather me do? Skip some of the conversations that go on and read out, I do read out some of the conversations. So skip some of the conversations or put the slow mode on for longer. So you can write skip convo or longer slow mode. Brian said, have you heard about the strip club that only hired one-legged ladies? The place was really hopping. Did I read that roast beef and Yorkshire pudding? Yeah. Oh, that's what you're having now. Tomorrow, I mean. Sometimes it's easier to blame weapon crime instead of the idiot who, weapons for the crime. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. They do. They do. They blame the weapon and not the fucking people doing it. They don't see to 𝐊𝐶𝐄𝐄𝐏, if you haven't had bubble and squeak, you haven't lived. Slingshot, do that. Get some bubble and squeak. Find out what that is. So skip. Don said he's out to clean. What did I say? Sam, yeah. As someone said in yesterday's stream, the best weapon safety is between your ears. Yeah, we're American. We eat a variety of different food from Europe to South America, like nacho cheese. Then not he said skip. I meant skip. All right, yeah, skip then. Yeah. Because to be honest, a lot of when people are having a chat, I don't mind that. It's a good thing. It keeps the community going. But I don't need to read all the convos. You know what I mean? People have with each other. Tim said, has anybody here successfully made effective armor plates. Tumbo definitely has. I just got some British Osprey Mark IV gear, but need some plates and soft armor to go in it. Yeah, Tumbo, watch his video. Yeah, Tumbo, he's made sappy plates. I rented Skip as well. Yeah, I'll do that, and I won't put the I'll still have to leave it at 30 seconds because that's the only way I can maintain the chat. But yeah. Iron Man Spartan bubble and sweet with cheddar cheese. I never put any cheese on it, but I have quite often I'll deliberately make too many vegetables on a Sunday for bubble and sweet the next day. Bubble and sweet RN is pretty much your leftover vegetables and potatoes, and you mash them all together and then you fry it. Yeah. But it's you can just boil vegetables for it, but it's traditionally like a leftovers type meal. So it'd be your leftover carrots. I think it's always got to have a bit of cabbage or something, or sprouts. Otherwise it doesn't have quite the right taste. So cabbage, carrots, sprouts, bit of broccoli, say, and your boiled potatoes, or even your roast potatoes, mash them all up and then you fry it. And that with a boiled egg, not boiled egg, poached egg or fried egg. Nice. Pete says you've got to go. Oh, Richard said try Hardock's 450 500 plate. Mark said Argos catalogues would make good hillbilly armor. Yeah, it would. That would. You're right there, Marcus. Tim said I'll check out Tumber's videos. Will said love sprouts. I think it's always got to have sprouts or something. It's got to have sprouts or cabbage. Otherwise, it doesn't have that taste to it, I think. Down to Iron Man, you're alive. Mike was whacking your twin around today on a video. Fuck's sake. The ABO said I made some decent plates from metal plate at the back of a washing machine, some padding. I tested it out with and it stopped an air rifle pellets and £80 crossbow bolt from 3 meters. Ah, that's good. That's good. Tell you what else works, ABO. I don't know about for some of the more powerful things, but knives in that, chopping boards. But then even magazines will stop knives. Exit said, Irish man, are you serious trying to tell me immigrants are causing more crime than the cartels, the gangs, the junkies, and the paramilitaries, all 200 of them? They're not easy. The Iron Man Spartan, it must have been brown sauce on it as well. I must have brown sauce on it as well. So I like Brussels sprouts and garlic and herb mashed potatoes. Yeah, you would like I can't think what it's called now. Fuck's sake. You would like bubble and sweet. Let's get put off by some of the comments. Let's not start arguing about certain things on here. You know, I want us to have a bit of a laugh. Do you know what I mean? I watched your 10 boiled egg video and I worked it out. You took 3 minutes and 7 seconds. You was just out. But yeah, you pretty much had it. Carl said my son wanted HP sauce, so I didn't buy it. Made it, and it was good. But the prunes gave me the shits. That's it. Sam said to Iron Man, saw your video. You're sleeping alone tonight. JBO said I didn't think the chopping boards. I didn't think of chopping boards. Good idea. Yeah, they're good, mate. They're, especially for knife stuff. You want a thicker one than that. It's the HD. Get like a let me just think. A 12mm. You can get like a 12mm HDPE one. They work fucking decent. I'll tell you what. I didn't show it on the video, but I hit a 12mm bit of HDPE chopping board with this, and that only went through about that much. It didn't go right through it, and it didn't split it and break it either. Noodle said, yeah, New Jersey is like that. My family owned garbage companies, and we in Italy, and they have been arrested. If I do armor videos, I'll have to put some up against the old rifle. Good idea, mate. Noodles is a Sopranos popular in the UK? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I've never seen the Sopranos, but it's one of those things I want to. I'm gonna get them all on DVD one day or download them. But yeah, I do want to watch Sopranos. But no spoilers. What happens at the end? Dante Iron Man almost made it to gassed his entire local area. Tim said, I'm after something that will stop live rounds, ideally. Don't think Argos Catalogue would work. Yeah, for that. No, yeah, chopping boards wouldn't work for that. Yeah, you want, watch Tumbo's videos. He'll help you out for that. I said, Mike, I'm not attempting it again. I'll be blocked for days. Yeah, fuck that. Right now I'm eating tuna salad with peas and carrots, vinegar, mayonnaise and noodles. Tim said, I meant an Argos Catalogue wouldn't work against live rounds. I knew what you meant. No, I knew what you meant. It's all right. Yeah. Yeah, Tumbo's got some ideas if you want them. Sam's a new challenge, Iron Man. 10 boiled eggs for breakfast and a whole box of high fibre cereal for lunch. He'll be eating and it'll just be coming back up again. Just won't be able to work its way out. Johnson, if it stops my rifle, it'll stop a lot. Richard said, I think 10 millimeters of Hardox 500 can stop a 308, but don't know for sure. What is Hardox then, Rich? I don't actually know what that is. Maybe stuff said to Sam, it's easier for a rich man to shit through the eye of a needle than to enter the kingdom of God, I believe Jesus said. Fuck's sake. Never had that one. Man Spartan said, Argos book would stop birdshot. The thickness of an Argos catalogue, you know, that might stop pistol rounds. I don't really know. But, you know, because they are fucking... How thick is a fucking Argos catalogue? It's got to be getting on for 1.5 inches easily, isn't it? But the problem is they're so thick, it becomes bulky. So that it doesn't really work. I just made it up. That's a misquote of when I get the right. I thought that was good. That sounds good. I like that. Slingshot in America, and me being from the South, I mean my family being from the South, we like cornbread. Yeah, cornbread's not a thing over here. I don't think we really get cornbread over here. You know, you can get it, but it's not a common thing. Marcus said, I think it would stop a pistol round too. I think so, don't you, Marcus? I reckon it might. Yeah. Thickness, I reckon it could. But I don't. Well, they are. Noodles phone book will stop pistol round. Well, if a phone book can, an Argos catalogue can, because they're about the same thickness, Noodles. So cheers for that, mate. Real quote is, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Ah, nice. I had heard, I knew it was something. Bob said, you know what they say, big guns, little noodle. That's not very nice, Bob. JBO said, older cultures used to use hardwood armour. I would imagine a slab of English oak stop a bullet. Bloody heavy, though. Yeah, that's what I mean. I bet it would. But they become a bit redundant, don't they? Too big, too... Yeah. Hi, man. Sam, make a video and I'll follow on your lead. Follow your lead. Oh, what's that? Not the fucking... Hang on. Trying to wait. What? Fucking eggs? Not more eggs, is it? Things what said, so true. Markets... fucking throat's going now. So true. Markets, great bread, nice and sweet and tasty. It's good with butter on it. And good with chili. Yeah, nice. Sam said, a lot of arm will stop a bullet, but leave you with broken ribs. Sam, that's what I want to do some tests on, actually. I want to do, because we've always said about the £175 crossbows. People suspect that would probably still break your ribs. So that would be one of the tests I do with the dummy. I'm going to do body armor tests with the £175 crossbow, see if it will, what damage it would do to your ribs. Noodle said Kevlar will stop everything up to 30 caliber carbine. Mark said, Sam, do a video of shooting a phone book at 12 feet. That'd be good. Marcus said, Sam said to Mark, I can do that. I'll have to see if I can get phone book. Yeah, that'd be interesting, Sam. I'd like to see that. Well, so that's why flak jackets came into being and Kevlar replaced them. You could make something resistant, stronger, and thinner, but you can only do so much without hard plates. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Iron Man Spartan said a good thing there. Iron Man Spartan, broken ribs are good compared to no ribs and bleeding out. Exactly. Yeah, it'd be an interesting thing to test, but you're right. You know, broken ribs is fucking nothing compared to being dead, isn't it? Yeah. And he said to Sam, that's the problem with stab-proof vests, and they'd be pretty useless against Mike's Warhammer and any larger hammer, to be honest. Yeah, I'll do some tests on that soon. I'm looking forward to trying that. Sam said if I shoot with a rifle and a shotgun, Mike can do the crossbows. Yeah, cheers, Sam. Yeah, we'll do that. Sam said paper works to a degree. Place a ceramic tile over the top. Tile is hard and helps break up the bullet, and the paper then stops the slowed down and fragmented bullet pieces. A nice one. Yeah, that's good knowing that that's how it works. CJ, you're right, mate. Your engine's got on. Don said broken ribs heal, internal bleeding doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it'd be interesting. Either way, it'd be very interesting to see. Richard said Hardox is a pre-hardened steel plate. Mild steel has around 350. Hardox has 450 to 500, like high carbon steel. Are 700 plus. Can't remember the unit they are measured. Oh, I get you, Rich. It's not the same hardness they do knives, is it? Oh, I can't remember what they do. What the hardness for knives is called now. Oh, I can't remember. Has anyone ever met a famous person and been disappointed? I've heard, oh yeah, they're real assholes in real life. I've not. Oh no, well, no, I've met a very, very, very mild celebrity recently, and he was all right. Yeah, I had a drink with him, but someone from Hollyoaks, so very mild celebrity. Carl said, "Did I have moonshine in UK?" Yeah, yeah. I've got some moonshine. Weapons upstairs about forgotten weapons. Worth a read if you want to see bulky, really bulky ballistic nylon armor vests designed for SWAT teams. To see, you see them in old movies. I'll check that out later. Mark said, smallest I was a 45. I could use my was 38. That'd be good. A giant vest like this could only stop some pistol calibers, maybe a push at 30 carbine. That's it, HRC. Yeah, Rockwell hardness, Tim. That's what I was thinking. Oh, I couldn't fucking think of it. Weird thing is, I said HRC in my head, and I thought, is that right? And I didn't bother saying it. Irishman said, I met a politician last week. He was arrogant. He said 308 would still cause internal bleeding if you're protective. Yeah, cheers, Liam. I'll look at that later. He said, John, broken ribs can cause internal bleeding, especially if they break into the lungs. Oh, that's a good point as well, Zed, yeah. Don said, HRC, Rockwell hardness, but those numbers are like the HRB Brindle hardness. Slingshot politicians usually are, and they're total arseholes and they don't hide it. I got the link, Liam. Cheers, mate. T2, you're right, mate. You just come on. He said, met Daniel Craig, came into my garage, stood in the workshop chatting, really down to earth. I imagine a lot of celebrities are probably decent people, especially if you meet them one-on-one just randomly. I bet they're proper decent blokes, you know, or women. It's if you meet them in these sort of celebrity environments when they're trying to do something, it's probably when they're, you know, a bit funny. And some probably are knobs, but I bet the majority ain't, because most celebs, you know, they're just normal people, aren't they? Tumbles and Hardox is the same as AR 500, abrasive resistant Rockwell scale 500. Robinson stuff said, so now it's probably equivalent to a level 2A Kevlar vessel, similar, but far bulkier and heavier. Isn't technology great? Honestly, I meant the type of professional prepper. I think he means shoots fast. Don said, I'm okay sized YouTuber, I'm still nice. Has everyone been liking the stream? I fucking hope you have. My views are going up a bit lately, actually. Not a lot, you know, about 0.1%, but that's still good. The majority of my videos are performing better than regular as well. It shows you a scale, you know. A lot of my videos are going better than they could. Normally, sorry. So I'll tell you what, after hearing a speech from that chick that played in Harry Potter, which I never read or watched, I found myself not liking her very much. Well, if she's doing speeches about things you don't like, I can understand that. I don't know what speech you mean, no. But if it's what I suspect it is, let's not start talking about that. Don said 33 videos, 614 views, and 3 hours watch hours. Keep at it, mate. Keep at it. I'm Spartan said body armor is good in certain situations. If I was really hot climate, I would not wear it. So I once gave someone a knee strike to the ribs during a street fight, and he was hurt really bad. I want to see 2 thumbs down tonight. I see. That's probably the 2 people I blocked, or the one I blocked, and the one who spoke some shit, but I let him stay on, and I just ignored the rest of his comments. Yesterday I had like 5 thumbs down, didn't it? But we had quite a few randomers on yesterday, didn't we? One of the channels had 247,000 subscribers. Finished. Oh no, I ain't finished my coffee. CJ says, smash that like button if you haven't already. Oh, that's what I said. Throat and groin blows are the best. Mark said to me, you get multiple thousand views on your videos, Mike. Absolutely prolific. No, I tell you, not nowadays. I don't, Mark, because I'm bloody lucky to get I'm lucky to get 300 views on a video now. If I put a video on, it'll get 300 videos, and it's like dead. But it's going. It seems to be going up lately. My old videos have got a lot of views, and I get a lot of views. I can't remember how many I get overall my videos combined. I get a lot of views, you know what I mean? But compared to what I sort of should get for the amount of subscribers I have, not a lot. What you'd think, you know, I think I get something like 0.5% of views compared to subscribers. You know, I don't expect every subscriber to watch, but teacher, I've worked on Stan Boardman's cars up 10 times now. That is one funny guy. Loves to be in the workshop with the lads having a laugh. That's good. My dad and Mark have worked for some sort of celebs. I can't remember who now. Things that were Amy Winehouse was good for a few laughs. She was such a train wreck. It was funny. He's dead now. Let's see. You definitely need to train in your armor to make it effective. Don't matter how much protection you're wearing if you can't move. You're sitting duck, and how many shots will a vest take effectively? Yeah, that's a good point, JB. Don said 10.1 million. Yeah, I can't remember how many I'll get a week or a month. Can't look on here. But I have got some crossbow trigger videos and a zombie survival video that get, you know, thousands of views a day still. Then he said, go for the knees every time. If it doesn't drop them, then at least they won't be able to catch you unless you can hobble a bit fucking quick. Yeah, that's a good one, Dad. That definitely. Best TJ said all my videos have just hit 2006 views. Nice one, mate. I'm Spartan said I want an old transit van to armour up. Would be a good product. Yeah, I'd like to do something like that if I had the money. I'd love to do a van up like that. It's why I like the idea of lightweight soft body armour, like police style Kevlar vests. Will protect you from a few pistol rounds or shrapnel, but doesn't weigh you down too much. Yeah, it's a perfect thing really for our kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Neil said usually plates will take up 2 or 3 hits from 308. I said 8% of my subscribers watch my videos. That's good, Dumbo. I tell you, that's good. 8%. That's a good thing, really. Yeah, mine's like 0.5 or maybe 0.25. You know, less than that. Yeah, it's a bastard. Sometimes what YouTube do now, it's their algorithm, and but the less views you get, the less they'll share your videos. The more views you get, the more they'll share your videos. But you can never get more views unless you get more watch time. But you can't get more watch time unless more people watch your videos. And if you know, if lots of people don't watch your videos, they don't share them. Very, very backwards. But something's working at the minute. You know what it seems to be? It's the videos of me making stuff, and the asking for the likes seems to be helping. I'd have to look at my yeah, because my 0.5 thing isn't the actual subs watching thing. It's hard for me to explain. I'll have a look at what mine is for that, actually. And I'll tell you quickly. I won't be able to see the comments. No, I'll be able to still get them up, actually. Yeah. Look at them up here. Right, I still will be able to see them. Hang on. Put it on fucking side. Liam, where do you click to see that? What do you click on? So, Studio Beta. I'm gonna have a look. JBO said the weapons have that vest you have with the chainmail plate is a brilliant idea. So analytics. It's all weird on here on the fucking yeah. Oh, I shan't bother. But on the actual proper stats, it's not 0.25. It's more than that. But yeah. Right, I'll come back over here. No point me fucking around doing that. Nancy said you can still buy old British APCs with 6-wheeled Saracen. Might be cheaper than probably converting a van. That's a good idea. I said to JBO, yeah, it's a good compromise. Chainmail blocks most knives from going on deeply in the Kevlar. Can stop projectiles. Well, that stuff I've got. My body armor is both, but it's more modern than Liam's stuff with the chainmail. But it does the same thing. That will stop handgun, shotgun, and any knives or spikes, even including needles and syringes. But it's more modern. Mine is from the like something like the mid 2000s or something. So it's sort of, you know, it's more modern stuff basically. But fucking expensive. Things the train wrecks can be funny sometimes until they get to the point where they're close to death and then they're not funny. What's the last comment that was put on? Oh, there, it's on there. I'm fucking missing loads then. I must want any old food eating vids. Nothing planned at the minute. Right, I'll have a look at that, Liam, because it's still on there. Build an audience. 26.3. Watch time from subscribers, 26.3%. But I worked it out. Like if you work out the amount of views I get per month, compared to all of my subscribers, you know, so I'm getting 26% subscribed. It's hard for me to explain what I mean, but it don't matter anyway. But yeah, 26. Brett Fritz said, I would like to see a test on the DIY bulletproof. You can buy sheets of Kevlar plates. I said better stats than mine then, but lots of watch time will be subs watching streams. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was I said anyway, didn't it? Yeah. Not subscribed 70%. Subscribed 26%, unknown 3.6. 35% is United Kingdom, 18% is America, 2% Germany, 2% is India, 2% Canada. And my demographic seems to be mainly 18 to 24, 18%, 25 to 34, 30%, 35 to 44, 25%, 44 to 54, 14%. Yeah. 4% women. Used to be 1% once. As you said, Liam, yours is probably from the streams, isn't it? I'm asked what I said, body armor should protect your thighs too because they're major arteries. Yeah, that's a good point. In fact, Mark, it's good video sharing site, no censorship, no YouTube data. Yeah, worth a check. It's worth looking out for it, Marcus. Worth checking out BitChute. Got some interesting videos on there, I'll tell you. T2 said was looking for some new bunting boots. Been looking at Jack Pike range. Anyone got any? No, I've not. I can't help you there. JBO said, would it be possible to donate some pieces to be tested on the dummy at some point? You'd have to email me, mate. We'll sort something out. My email's in my videos. I appreciate that as well. They're not easy, Iron Man. It would cost a fortune to do it properly, though. For a start, you'd have to upgrade the suspension, clutch, and engine. Yeah, that's the thing. If you want to do it like really, really, really properly, it'd be interesting just to mess around doing it. Brett said, I'm proud part of the Canadian 2%. Nice one, mate. Trying to think who it might just be you and someone else. I was trying to think who's the other Canadian we have on. I'll tell you, we have a couple of Canadians on. Who's the other one who comes on? Who we know is Canadian? I can't remember now. See you later, Rich. Good night, mate. King Shot says good, bro. It doesn't have sensors, and it's an up and coming growing platform. It's not like being like difficult to use. Yeah, it's a good format, isn't it? Yeah, see you later, Rich. Yeah, it's easy to use. Yeah, I'm part of quite a few fucking websites now, but it's just as backups. So if this ever goes, I've got hundreds of videos on other sites ready to go, and I can just take over one of them. I would come back on here anyway. What I would do, I'd have to just go on to me and Malcolm have got a channel that we don't upload to anymore called Universal Survival. That's got at least 1,000, maybe 2,000 subscribers. I would just go onto that and rename it. Because he won't mind. You know what I mean? Or just do a completely new one, to be honest. I won't care. Mark said Canadian. Was it Gun Cotton or something? Might have been. Whoever it was, Marcus, it was someone I knew. Like, I know they're Canadian. I can't think now. Maybe it was. Who's Canadian on here? And I know that they're Canadian. I can't think. Yeah, I can't remember now. It might come to me at some point. So what's everyone's plans for today? Is it Mother's Day all over the world, or is that just in the UK? I don't know what I'll be doing for my mum's Mother's Day. Cooking her dinner for her, probably. I'm in World War II, the Germans were armoured up their tanks with concrete, cheap and effective. See, there's Mike watching your playlist now, mate, catching up on your videos. Nice one, mate. Don't forget to have a vote for the, or not a vote, put an idea in for the name. I need to go on there and have a look later because there's quite a few been added. Slingshot said the perfect dog for Mike would be a bulldog, a British bulldog. I probably would. I've actually got relatives who've got a British bulldog. Like I said, not many Canucks on here, Mike. Oh, I would have spoken to him. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Who knows? Wilson, don't forget the clocks go forward. Yeah, I had forgot about that actually. That's something I never understood. The Mad Max films always take place in the desert. Where the hell do they get their petrol from? That way. Who knows? Unless it's, desert now where it wasn't desert before. You know what I mean? Desert then when it wasn't before. And I said to Zed, well, there was generally oil in deserts, hence why America always invades them. T2 said, got to take her to her mum's tomorrow. Gutted, can't stand her opinionated old witch. For fuck's sake. Sound like a good day for you then. Ted said to Iron Man, Allied tankers did that as well. Apparently it only worked against Hesh rounds. Iron Man said, Zed, most of the fuel comes from the desert areas like Iraq. JBO said, Wimsworth, yeah, oils of mass destruction. Slingshot, you can always use your YouTube celebrity to get a girlfriend, right? I will do when the time comes. She might take me away from making videos, though, unless I can get her to do it with me. Oh, where am I? Like I said to T2, yeah, I've got one like that. Can't stand the whole cow. I said my mother will be getting a bottle of chocolates. I hope you lot misses aren't watching these streams. You'll be in trouble later if you are. If they are. Mean Machine said, have you got one or more build projects coming like the Warhammer? Yeah, I've got quite a few, mate. Now you said that, I can't think what they are, but a halberd type weapon. Yeah, there's quite a few. I've got a load of knives to put handles on still. Some sort of tactical walking sticks, a flail, strobe shield. Yeah, loads. Hopefully, I'm going to try and do a build video every week. Yeah. What it is, as long as I can do the build in one day, it's perfect. I don't like doing the long build videos now where there are multiple videos anymore. People don't watch them when it's part 1 of 10. So if I can get the build done in 2 days, 1 day's best. Most of the projects I do, I start them that day, film them. Sometimes I'll even film and edit and put it all together the same day. Sometimes I'll make it and then edit the video the next day. Yeah, they're the perfect ones for me. Irishman said my mother will be getting a box of chocolates. Mean Machine said, oh yeah, I read that one, didn't I? Ted said to Iron Man, you can't run petrol engine on oil. You need a refinery to turn it the oil into petrol. I must have said to Mean Machine, how long did it take you to progress from 120 kilogram bench press to 180 kilogram? I watched your was it 350 kilogram lift today, Mean Machine? That was good, that was. My mum's already had her present. At least picking something saved me looking and wrapping it up for her. Someone said, Mike will be making a Kevlar helmet soon. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Well, when I get around centering the Kevlar sheets. Funny thing is, Tombo, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I've still got to do that. Oh, thank you, Tombo. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll still make that one day. Mean Machine said, try man. It took me about 2 years. Took me years and years to be able to wrap it. That's not, might something missing on the board. Where the bat is. Crossbow, mate. Actually, I'll put that back up now. Getting nearly the end of the stream. Yeah, I can't remember where I got it down. I think I was showing the bolts. We are back to normal. It's not a slingshot. What are you talking about? Things up. Well, I've done a lot of things today. I helped my brother with his construction project with his new house. I've done a lot of cycling, and I made that slingshot video. Me machine to fact, I man will one day. Just you will one day. Just keep trying. A boot, Mike, a boot. And I missed it. Yeah, we're talking a boot. I missed that. Yeah. What's the other things I say? No, let's not start unintentionally insulting Canadians. Yeah, a boot. I can't remember the other ones. I'm sure I acquired about 30 Kevlar panels from the police last year. I remember that, Tombo. I'm talking about the BitChute, Liam. Websites much better than YouTube when it comes to oh, he was joking. He was joking, slingshot. And I read it out, not as a joke. Yeah, he was saying what you're talking about because you were saying about the Canadians. Canadians say boots, don't they, instead of about. Oh, fashion chops in it. Is that what Canadians say, or is that or is that Australians? Fashion chops when they say fish and chips. Supposedly, I don't actually know. Who was our resident Canadian to confirm this for us? Prep for it on it. Yeah, prep for it. Can you confirm fashion chops? Me machine, like pickle it or mustard on a butty. Mustard probably, but I like both. I'm saying I ain't had pickle it for ages. Yeah, I do like both of them. Probably the Bogdanovs and the Lizard Men. I believe they are behind everything. What was that about? Tim says, Tombo, I wouldn't mind having a go at making some soft armor. Just don't want to buy the wrong stuff. Iron Man said, maple syrup eating a boots. Scotsman, I think I've seen him in an interview. He's got red hair and he's made this as a competition as to YouTube, and he made it to a point where it's like what it's called blockchain tech. Don't know what that is, mate. And a butty is a sandwich. Yeah, butty. Sandwich, mate. Bit of bread, bit of butter, butty. Yeah, sandwich. I must like to say he loves English mustard. You like your old hot sauce as well, don't you? That's another great bit of British nosh. Chip butty, yeah. I said, lol, I love the lingo. Yeah. I forget people wouldn't know what that is. Remember I said to Marcus, you can add the royal lizards to that list as well. What were we on about the royal lizards yesterday? I think there's a lovely female archer on YouTube from the UK. I think would be perfect for you. She loves British longbow and you like crossbows, and she makes her own bow and arrows and you make yours. I shall send her a message later, slingshot. See what she says. Gabriel said you got a fish finger butty. Yeah, that's a good one, yeah. Tell you what, I ain't had one of them for years. What's the food come up again for? Actually, do you know what I've got downstairs? I've got a bit of leftover Chinese I can eat. Alright, I'm always trying to learn British lingo. Well, I'll tell you what, RN, you'll get quite a lot of it on here. We'll have to have a day one day when we just we'll feed you some British slang. I'm asked for cheesy mashed butty with English mustard. I've never done that. I've never actually had mashed potato in a sandwich before. RN said I like to learn British curse words too. There's plenty of them. Marcus said to RN, stick around, pal. Lol. So Sunday tomorrow, yeah, I've got to cook the dinner. Might watch a film. I think what else. Might try and get a video out. I'll tell you what I did mention on Scallagham's stream earlier. Someone mentioned about the UK's fear of ninjas, Liam. And I mentioned to him that I was going to do that video. I'm going to do a parody video about the UK government's fear of ninjas and ninja weapons. He said that'd be a good idea. And then a couple of them said that they'd watch that. But I said to Aaron, I only recently found out from an educated friend that a nonce is not a paedophile, but also any sort of sexual deviant. Yeah, a nonce over here is normally a pedo, isn't it? T2 said fried, fucking hiccups. Fried spam with brown sauce on toast. Haven't said he loves spam. Tim said can't beat pot noodle sarnie. That I've never. My brother does that. One of my younger brothers, but I've never done that. I must buy all nonsense must hang. Right, that's not. We shan't carry on about the old nonsense anymore. We'll end that now. Otherwise, that'll be a whole stream about that. Not that. I'm not saying that to anyone in particular, but Marcus said, yeah, spam is great. CJ, smash the like button if you haven't already. Cheers, CJ. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's what I thought, but apparently it applies to basically any degenerate. Here's an interesting one. I don't know how many of you lot know. I don't know if this is just prison slang, but for the nonces, I'm bringing it up now. The nonces and the pedos, or anyone on, when you're in a prison, you have like the nonce wing, which is like a fucking shut off bit at the end of one of the wings for all the sort of pedos, rapists, and all that. And they call that the Fraggle wing and the Fraggles. But I have never to this day worked out why they call them the Fraggles. Unless it's because they're sort of living in a cave. I don't know. I reckon they'll be using that soon. Whereas I said, one of my friends is Northern, so the word nout gets used a lot. Yeah, nout. Almost like pot noodle is nice with buttered bread just to dip in the juice. JBO never had the nation say cunt. Hang on. JBO said never heard any other nation say cunt. If you'll pardon my French. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I love watching TV shows when they say cunt. I love it. But comedy shows when they say cunt, I love it. It still makes me laugh. Tumber said wrong, and that's another colloquial term for a fucking nonce. Like I said, Scousers used to say nonce a lot, meaning a nobody, a toe rag. She said a bacon. Fraggle Rock, yeah. But I've never known why they call, I know it's from Fraggle Rock, but why would you call pedos and that Fraggles? Fraggle Rock. Like it can't be rhyming slang. My man said cunt, cunt, might cunt. Slingshot said there's a female archer. I read that one, yeah. I read that. I read it earlier, Slingshot, didn't you hear me? Burned out rage, right, mate? John said he's back. Somebody calling someone a Burke. Calling them a cunt. But yeah, I shall I'll message that woman, Slingshot, see what she says. Actually, in English prisons, there's an area where pedos are kept from ordinary decent criminals. It's called Fraggle Rock. Yeah, but why though? Yeah, that's what I meant. That's exactly what I was saying, Exit. Yeah, that's it. But why did they call it Fraggle Rock? I've never understood it. Why they call it Fraggle Rock? Is it just because they're like, you know, the Fraggles used to live in caves, hiding away from people? Yeah. I've never understood why it was called the Fraggles. I'm about English movies. Yeah, use the C word a lot. Yeah, I love a comedy. Any comedy that has word cunt in it, I love it. But not like, you're not like cunt, 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 cunt. I like a bit of subtle, you know, like one random cunt every now and, you know, just every now and then. Yeah. Almost once said Fraggles should be fed to lions. Don said so. Folks can't give them what they deserve. Yeah, that's why they're there. Yeah, I've always wondered why they call it Fraggle. Why they call it Fraggle Rock. I mean, to me, you know, Debut said, "Now my childhood is ruined. I used to love Fraggle Rock." So did I. Yeah, I've never understood why they call it, unless it's because they're like, you know, live in this cave down on their own. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. I could never tell if it was rhyme and slang or fucking. But then saying that, there's a lot of talking about slang words. Fucking prison slang is fucking bizarre. Yeah, you look up prison slang. Fucking hell, none of it makes any fucking sense. Well, it does, but it's very bizarre, convoluted. When said in Heidi High, Ted Bovis calls Jeffrey a Burke all the time. Man, I like Heidi High. That's good. That is. And he said we all like a random cunt now and then. Mark said Manchester rhyming slang back to front cunt. Oh, I've never heard that one. Yeah, back to. Pest control. Fraggle is a type of muppet. Did the Englishman get on the boat and search for the high Brazil hidden island mythical in a lot of ways? What did Englishmen get on a boat and search for high Brazil, the hidden island mythical in a lot of ways? I don't know, mate. Someone must have gone looking for it. Exit said, burn his tobacco. Don't get me started in prison talk. Yeah, it's very, it can be very bizarre prison slang, can't it? Burn that rated. Nice weapons dummy you made. He's a beaut. Cheers, mate. Yeah, we'll vote on the name for it soon. I've got to finish this stream in a minute. Yeah, actually people are asleep. Yeah, actually I'll start wrapping it up now. Yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. And Burn is a kid and a grandkid, isn't it? Geordie speak. Yeah. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, Ben. And it's Scottish, definitely Ben. B like Fairbairn. Yeah, Ben. The bands, isn't it? Scottish. The wee bands. Iron Man said, Mike, do you like Jamaican ginger cake? I think I've had that once. I quite liked it. The machine, there's a lot of plug-in I heard in prisons. Fuck now. I just wouldn't even bother. My cellmate had a load of draw stuffed up his ass and would get it out at night. But yeah, what's the fuck? I wouldn't fucking bother. Geordie speak. Geordie is Northern English. We'll have to go over that one next time, RM. Someone will explain that better than I do. But yeah, we'll getting messages for someone. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, Newcastle there, Marcus said, yeah. Yeah, I've got to call it a day now because people are asleep and I'll wake them up with all this noise. So I'll definitely be back on next Friday, next Saturday, unless I've got to go out for something, but I've got nothing planned. And I'll just do the normal videos in the week. I'll try and get out as many as I can. I would like to upload every day, but sometimes it doesn't work like that. But I should get some kind of build video done during the week. Possibly the sheaths for the leather stacked handle knife I did and the Tanto knife I did recently. Both of those need sheaths and they're ready to go. I just need to make them and film it. So they'll be in the week. And then I'll probably do like an indoor talking video if you know what I mean. Outdoor video, shed video, indoor video. And if I get the fucking dummy done, I'll do some fucking tests with that as well. Yeah, someone's messaging me. It's ain't nothing, but I've got to go off now anyway. There's someone on Facebook messaging me. So I appreciate you all watching. It's been another good stream. I enjoyed that. Good laugh, good topics. I do like just letting it naturally flow. You know what I mean? I like how the conversation changes a bit as we go, but it's good, isn't it? So yeah, Thank you all for watching. See you next Friday and Saturday, and I might do a random stream in a week, but I never know what time that's going to be. All right, thanks a lot. See you all later. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next one. Don't forget to vote for your, put a name down if you went for the dummy. See you later.